Have you ever just paused for a second to think about how much money you're spending on makeup? I'm serious. Have you ever stopped to actually add up like exactly what you're spending on makeup? Well, if you haven't, today is your lucky day. I'm about to take you on a lovely journey. Hi friends, and welcome back to Bear Wild. Today is the first day I am taking you on a guided session through my 30-day challenge journal. It is gonna be day 2 we're doing. Don't worry, day 1 was just the inventory, pretty easy. Day 2 is where we get honest about the money. The money, honey. So grab your journal if you have it, or just follow along with me if you don't. And we are gonna be on day 2, the cost, page number 8. So here's a very average example from our demographic. Let's call her Lauren, age 27. She loves getting outside on the weekends, but throughout the week, like at work and just life, she's wearing a full face of makeup. She's using foundation daily, plus concealer, setting powder, mascara, some eye stuff, blush, lips, you know, the usual lineup. She added it up like this, whatever each one of those things costs. She wrote those down. So foundation, $42, concealer, $18, setting powder, $28, mascara, $14, eye products, $35, blush, highlighter, $24, lips, $22, brushes and tools, about $15 to $20 averaged in. Okay, so with her estimation on her usage in the months, during a month, that brings her estimated monthly total to around $68, okay? You know what's coming next now, right? Now, take that money and multiply it by 12. You knew the pain point was coming. So $68 times 12 months equals $816 a year. A year. Whole. On makeup. That's some real money right there. That's almost $1,000. And this was the average. I know some people are less than this, but also there's a lot of people who spend more than this. That was a wake-up moment for me, that's for sure. Like that is real money. That's a solid weekend trip you could be spending that on. That's better hiking gear or trail gear, or maybe a part of a savings goal, or simply just some breathing room, for crying out loud. What hit me with this is how easy this is for this to become normal. You start using it young, and soon it just becomes the normal part of getting ready. And before you know it, you've spent hundreds of dollars a year just to feel presentable. And for a lot of us that love the outdoors, there's kind of like this split. Like we can be barefaced and free on the trails, but then during the rest of the week or church, school, work, we're just full-faced makeup again. I think it's worth slowing down and asking ourselves, is this costing more than we realize? But here's the good part. Now that you figured out like how much money is actually going towards this, it's time to dream. What would you rather be spending that money on instead? Okay, you gotta dream big with me here. How about 3 things that actually move your life forward? Here's a good one. 1, better gear for the adventures you love. Maybe some solid hiking boots or a sweet backpack. My husband and I just bought paddle boards. That was a solid investment that we were wanting for years. We just got that. Just something that helps get you outside more comfortably and more often. Another area would just be like experiences. Experiences rather than things. Like a camping or paddleboarding trip. Holla! And doing that with people you love that you want to build memories with, you know? Or doing something super fun. Like for me, when I was a teenager, my big goal would be a trip to Valley Fair, a sweet amusement park in Shakopee, Minnesota. But come on, those are memories made and fun experiences you can have with friends. It's worth a good chunk of money, I'd say. Or what about things that actually feed your soul? Like, well, maybe like a woman's retreat, if you're into that kind of thing. Or here's a really good one, like for building up skills, you could do online courses or start earning certificates. And those cost money, but they're actually really valuable. You could even use that money for like hosting, if you're a natural host, which is amazing. you're skilled. I struggle with that. You could host a friend gathering and have a campfire and create an atmosphere that fosters real relationships and real communication and conversations. Like, those are all really meaningful things that improve not only your life, but other people's lives as well. That's what you could be spending with this $816 a year. Does that start like filling your mind with the possibilities? I hope so. And you know, when I look at these numbers, hundreds of dollars a year for something that often leaves us feeling like we need more, it makes me wonder about the bigger picture. Let me ask you, why do you think makeup and these beauty standards are pushed so hard on us? Any ideas? Well, in context of day two, the cost, let's think about the beauty industry. It is a massive business, hundreds of billions of dollars globally. It makes you pause and ask, is their goal really our confidence and freedom? Or is there a strong financial motive to keep us feeling like we're never enough without their products? Just a thought. So this is kind of what we're going to keep unpacking in this journal. The cost is not just about money, though that is a real aspect of it, clearly, since we just figured that out. But it's also our time, our peace, and sometimes our identity. If this message hit you hard, drop a comment. What would you rather be spending that money on? And if you're doing the journal with us, how did day two land for you? And if you don't have the journal, but you'd like one, you can grab your own copy, link in the description. All right, friend, thanks for being here. Let's keep walking this out together, one honest page at a time. Okay, also, I'm trying to shoot the thumbnail right now. This is the only makeup I even have in the house. It's some mascara. I needed more for my props. I needed like 5 of them and brushes and stuff. Maybe I'm gonna have to AI it. This is all I've got.